A North Carolinian gave the address at the Harvard Graduate School of Education commencement this year. Donovan Livingston's speech, a spoken word poem that explores inequality in the classroom, has gone viral.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Good, good. So greetings, friends, family, faculty, staff, alumni, and the illustrious class of 2016. Make some noise.
Millions on social media have been captivated by this poem.
Education, then, beyond all other devices of human origin, is a great equalizer of the conditions of men. Horace Mann, 1848. At the time of his remarks, I couldn't read, I couldn't write. Any attempt to do so, punishable by death.
I began with the Horace Mann quote, talking about education being this great equalizer, right? And it's not that, unfortunately, for a lot of students.
For some, the only difference between a classroom and a plantation is time. How many times must we be made to feel like quotas, like tokens and coined phrases, diversity, inclusion?
Although education has the potential to equalize things that are typically unequal in our society, I think that treating it as this fix-all is not fair. It's not fair to the students who are marginalized every single day, and it's not fair to the teachers who work to help students come out of that marginalization, only to find that their experience in education didn't yield the sort of outcomes that they were hoping for.
Donovan Livingston's thoughts on educational inequality began to come into focus when he was an undergrad at UNC.
I grew up in Fayetteville, North Carolina, born and raised. I'm a country boy at heart. My mom's from Rocky Mount. My dad's from a little town called Wagram. But I think that what really made my childhood meaningful was the fact both of my parents were educators.
But even with such advantages, Donovan had a tough time early on in college.
I had to figure out who am I as a black man at a predominantly white school. There were days I questioned whether or not I would be able to finish. Even some professors telling me, one professor in particular telling me that I didn't belong at Carolina, I didn't belong in college, and the only way I knew how to respond to that was to prove him wrong.
After graduation, Donovan became a college advisor. His passion is helping others make it to college and succeed once they're there. And that passion came through in that spoken word poem that's now been seen more than 13 million times.
I teach in hopes of turning content into rocket ships, tribulations into telescopes, so a child can see their true potential from right where they stand. And injustice is telling them they are stars without acknowledging the night that surrounds them. Injustice is telling them education is the key, while you continue to change the locks. Education is no equalizer. Rather, it is the sleep that precedes the American dream. So wake up, lift your voices until you patch every hole in a child's broken sky. Wake up, every child, so they know of their celestial potential. I've been the black hole in a classroom for far too long, absorbing everything without allowing my light to escape. But those days are done. I belong among the stars, and so do you. And so do they. Together, we can inspire galaxies of greatness for generations to come. So no, sky is not the limit. It is only the beginning. Lift off.
Like, when I saw the video, my jaw dropped. I had no comment at the moment. It was just like, wow.
Donovan led a college immersion program at Wake Forest University this summer. His students were fascinated when they found out about his speech, and several said they hoped it would make a difference.
At the end of the day, I believe that many teachers need to notice that just because a student doesn't show passion on paper, it doesn't mean that they aren't passionate in their hearts.
Well, I'm a firm believer in a speech is not enough to change anything. We know these things happen, we know they occur, we know students experience injustice every single day. Now, what are we going to do about that?
Donovan Livingston plans to continue his education and pursue his PhD.